I did not even mean to start recording. Okay.
Just YouTuber things. Gotta turn my AC off. Sorry if I get sweaty.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just realized you can like kind of hear SpongeBob. Sorry, SpongeBob. Hey guys, it's Adria in case you didn't know that. And I feel like even people that think they know my name sometimes don't. It's okay. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is where I vent, talk, express, give advice, and have fun. Is that like my new brand? Okay, so today's video is gonna be 25 things I've learned in 25 years. I just celebrated my 26th birthday. That's the first I've said it out loud, and it feels kind of weird. Ignore my setting of me being in a hotel. I'm currently in New York. I'm literally in New York for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I'm in a strange hotel room in a plastic suit that I could totally use to cover up a crime. I'm innocent. So let's get on to 25 things I've learned about life, the pursuit of happiness, and the American dream. Some of it maybe you've learned and it's no duh. Some of it, I don't know. I'm also in a weird mood. Yeah. This isn't a cry for help. I'm okay. I just hope to God that the housekeeping doesn't come to the door. I found a list of stomach issues in here. Oh, I gotta get this off. Alright, so I definitely want you guys to be interactive with this video, and if anything catches your attention on the list, or if you want to add to anything I mentioned, feel free to down in the comments. Tell me something you've learned in X amount of years you've existed. Perception is constantly changing. I feel like I wrote this shortly after turning 25, and I felt like 25 was old. I think it's kind of frustrating when you voice maybe feeling old. The point you're at in your life feels like insert word here, and people want to be like, well, that's not old. Your perception of your existence. All right, this sounds so hippie. No matter what age you are, there's gonna be someone older than you saying that that's not old. Like, I'm a hot, young 26-year-old with no real commitments at this point in my life besides my relationship and my stupid apartment. I don't think I'll ever be able to move into a nice apartment, guys, because I have to keep with my brand of bad ones. Number 2, you will at some point miss this point in your life. Every new thing that came along, I just sort of resented. It was just like, I don't like this because this isn't part of my life. I want things to be the way they are. I look back on things even when at the time I thought they were hard, and I sort of miss them in a weird way. Just appreciate where you are, even if it kind of sucks, because one day you might miss that. Awkward and embarrassing moments make for great stories. As a kid, I was so afraid of saying something dumb, and I even struggle with that to an extent as an adult, but I think I just tell myself like, hey, some of my best content has come from me making a fool of myself. If something bad happens, it may make you laugh one day, or maybe not. I guess it depends what it is, but you will waste a ton of money on inconvenient shit. I remember making a video years ago about like, oh, I got scammed at the airport where my baggage was like over $200 for an overweight bag. Of course it wasn't a scam, it was my stupid self bringing a 75-pound bag to the airport. I guess just feeling scammed at the time because it cost more than my plane ticket. But things will come up that are dumb, that you don't want to pay for. Yeah, I'm probably preaching to the choir, y'all know this. This is just life, but I think it was a hard pill to swallow running into adulthood. I just spent $200 on food and I don't even know what to eat. Number 5, your parents are just normal people. When I was 25, my mom turned 50. Wow, my mom was my age when she had me. That's pretty neat. They were always parents and you couldn't picture them just not being parents. Yeah, this sounds dumb, but you get it when you're just like, wow, my mom is just a normal human being who just so happened to give birth to me. Her identity isn't solely just being a caretaker, a caregiver, Oh my gosh, my viewfinder is detecting a face on the door. The power of Christ compels you. You shouldn't let fear stop you from doing things that you want. Fear held me back from a lot of things, and I think it still does. I get in my own head so much from doing things that aren't even crazy hard as a concept, but I'm scared to do that. I don't know why. I always say, is the risk worth the reward? If the answer's yes, then do it. You know what this really boils down to? I wish I would have done something like theater related improv in high school. I let anxiety get the better of me. I don't know what that was. Number 7 is to live in the moment. This could be so hippie. Am I floating? Okay. I think especially to those of us that struggle with mental health issues, you can be so fixated on the past and the future. If you work slowly day by day to get to where you want to be, then you don't have to worry a crazy ton about the future. I kind of like worry when I think, like, where am I going to be 10 years from now? I don't know. We're not supposed to know. If you meet someone and they have a full 10-year plan and know exactly where they want to be in 10 years, I mean, good for them, but they're probably also a little crazy. Don't trust them. Also, don't trust people who don't eat their potato skin, because why wouldn't you just eat it? Can that be number 8? Yeah, number 8. Don't trust people who don't eat their potato skin or their pizza crust. Number 9, it's okay to be wrong. Gosh, as a kid, I never raised my hand, never did anything. I think just letting go of that fear of being wrong is really important, and just be open to learn things. Not being afraid to ask questions, not being afraid of saying something wrong. I think I put too much pressure on myself. Don't say something unless you're 100% sure, but now it's just like, if I'm wrong, I don't really care. Number 10, let go of anger and hurt. People do grow and change, and something someone did or said to you years ago, that might not be how they would talk to you today. Things can sort of shape us in a way, but I think letting yourself just accept it and move on is really good for you. There's a Chick-fil-A. I've never seen a Chick-fil-A commercial on television. I just so happened to look up at it. Okay, Number 11, Chick-fil-A can solve all of your problems. Just kidding. Own what you enjoy or what you're good at. Actually, I'm glad that I'm reading this because I feel like I needed this right now. Own your thing, girl. Okay, if it doesn't bring you a 6-figure income, that doesn't mean it's not worth something. Things don't always pay in money. I've gotten a lot more out of doing YouTube than just any money I've ever made from it. Own what you love. Don't downplay it. Even if you're not the best at something, if you love it, flex on everybody. F the haters. Okay, that's so stupid. What you fear, you create. This one's kind of like, it's low-key scary. I feared messing something up so bad that I have, as a result, messed it up. Trying not to worry too much about things, just going with the flow, so to speak. You'll probably always look back and cringe at yourself. I thought in my early 20s that I had peaked as a person, but no. You're still gonna look back and cringe to a degree. Yeah, I guess be careful what you say and put online and what is public. I mean, even my old Facebook posts, like, dear Lord. Even though you'll probably always look back and cringe, take a ton of pictures. I'm a sentimental person. I want to remember even small details about things. Holding someone you love's hand, because when you're old, your hands will look different. Take pictures of your pets because, oh my god, wait, I'm making this a whole separate point. Your pets get old too fast. My dog Gracie, who I got when I was in 7th grade, is now like 14 years old. When I lived away 5 years in Florida, it put into perspective to me like how fast pets age. So like, take so many pictures of them. Avoid gossip and talking badly about people.
Ooh, ow, I needed this. Oh, wait,
Okay. Gossip is just gross. You never know who knows who. If you say nothing bad about anybody, nothing can really come back to bite you. Oddly, next on the list, I had that your pets age super fast. Wow, I don't even know if this is gonna be 25 things now. I prepared so well for this. Your dreams will change. We hold on to things that we've dreamed of. You don't want to give up on your dreams. That just sounds bad. It's okay to let go of something if you don't want that anymore. Let go of it and you'll find new ones. Back in the day, my dream was to be a model, and that so shifted for me. You find new dreams and new passions, and as you work through those, maybe you eventually lose that and you find something else. 36-year-old me is probably gonna be very different from the me that is sitting here right now. Let your dreams Be dreams. Where was I going with that? Learn, research. Being a kid can feel kind of isolating, but then you get older and you're kind of exposed to different things in the world. If someone wants to teach me how to do something or about something, you know, teach me. Enjoy being young. One day you're gonna think the age you are now is young. So right now is the youngest you're ever going to be. Every year in my 20s, I have cried on my birthday. This was the first year I did not. So what changed? This did. I only got 4 more years of being in my 20s, which, weird. Okay, time really flies. It took me a year to finish this list, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I stopped at about number 20 on here. I didn't even finish it. Do the things that are important to you. Sit down and finish that list of 25 things. Gosh, what else have I learned? I gotta just wing it. You know what? I've learned that sometimes just winging it is better than what would have initially happened if you had planned it out. Being who you are, not pre-planned, is just what people want. Yeah. I'm someone I have to like plan out every word I'm going to say when I meet somebody new because people in their 20s are not adults. Children think that people in their 20s are so old, and it's like, I feel like you. I don't know what I'm doing either. Next thing, no one really knows what they're doing, and where people are thriving in some areas, they may be lacking in another area. I'm being spontaneous. I'm gonna sit over here. Another thing I've learned is that people don't really care about what you say. It doesn't really matter if you say something stupid or whatever, because at the end of the day, people don't super duper care. Didn't Dr. Phil say something like, if you knew how much people thought of you, if you realized how little people thought of you, you wouldn't care? Okay, we worry so much about what people are thinking of us, but it's like, they're not really thinking about you in that way, right? Yeah, I'm really afraid that I haven't gotten 25 things yet. 25 days of Christmas. Days go by a lot faster. 25 days of Christmas used to feel like an eternity. Waiting for Christmas to come? That felt like the month of December felt like 6 months. I hope this is the 25th thing, because this is gonna be the final thing before the rain comes and before my camera dies. Be kind to yourself. You know, I was so hard on myself for so many years. For me, it was like, I wasn't gonna do something if I wasn't perfect at it. What? Well, if I can't be the best of the best, why am I even gonna do it? But that's so stupid. Just do things to do it, and do it like you are the best at it. I'm seriously really praying for this light post right here. She's twerking. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today in my messy hotel room. I'd like to thank TikTok for sponsoring me. Yeah, I need more sponsorships. I have videos coming up. Brandon's gonna bleach my hair. My sister and I are gonna do a makeup look together. You know, we're gonna have fun. If you're having fun, you can't really lose. Unless it's illegal. I'm gonna go watch SpongeBob. This is normally the part of the video where I'd give you a piece of advice, but I already just gave you 25 of them, hopefully. Panda hugs, love you guys. Goodbye.